All right, let's jump into the news because I was very saddened to hear about Morgan Spurlock passing at 53. The Super Size Me documentarian had been fighting cancer. Academy Award nominee for the 2004 film had admitted to sexual misconduct in 2017, largely ending his career. Now, I'm mostly familiar with him for Super Size Me, and recently a film that I discovered called The Greatest Film Ever Sold, I think. Greatest Film Ever Sold. Came out in 2011, and it was about branding, advertising, and product placement. And it was ironically making a beautiful commentary on product placement while at the same time being sponsored by product placement. It was very interesting. As is Super Size Me, which most people know him for doing the McDonald's experiment and eating it, 30 something days straight or something like that. It's been a minute since I've seen it. I actually have not seen Super Size Me 2, which also exists, but I want to talk about this part and just the fact that sadly he passed away. But I didn't know that he had admitted to sexual misconduct in 2017, largely ending his career. But as I went to go and read on a little bit more, amid the dawn of the Me Too movement, Spurlock preemptively confessed to sexual misconduct in his own past. He tweeted, "As I sit around watching hero after hero, man after man, fall at the realization of their past indiscretions, I don't sit by and wonder who will be next. I wonder, when will they come for me?" In a thread, he then proceeded to enumerate his own misdeeds and apologized to the women he hurt. The move was controversial because he gave enough detail that it was possible people familiar could identify who the women were. Shortly after, he resigned from his position as head of the production company Warrior Poets and never made another film. His cancellation appeared to surprise Spurlock. He told Insider in 2019 that he never dreamed his confession would be complete slash and burn of everything. Within 8 days, our whole company was decimated. He is survived by 2 sons. Yeah, he just really... I kind of thought that was powerful for him to do, to call himself out and can't kind of cancel himself in a way. But yeah, a lot of men aren't able to look at themselves that way. So that it's rough that happened, and he did that to these women. But he did shed a lot of light onto some really important things, like in Super Size Me and Greatest Movie Ever Sold. He also did I didn't see Manson. I'm not saying he did every movie he did was great, but he was big in the documentary world, and I like those 2 films of his. So it was definitely shocking because I had just shown that to my partner, to my girlfriend. We watched The Greatest Film Ever Sold like just a couple months ago, and we were talking about watching Super Size Me again and then watching Super Size Me 2. So now we definitely will be doing that. But yeah, Morgan Spurlock, been fighting cancer. Wouldn't be surprised if it was from his eating of McDonald's. He also did Freakonomics, Rats, and Where in the World is Osama bin Laden? Which I didn't see that one. Alright. Very sad, but that was the big breaking story of today that shocked me and I wanted to talk about. But let's move on to him again. Okay. Did this have any other passed away piece? Alright, I already said we were moving on. I'm sorry. Okay. Cannes Film Festival workers criticize management and French government over stagnant salary talks and warn of mass exodus from industry. It's just been a mess in the film world. Yeah, their whole pay dispute was rejected, so now they're planning to kind of mass quit, basically. So that could... Cannes is big for the film industry, so we'll see. Film Academy workers agree to first ever union contract with AMPAS. 3-year contract achieved by the Academy Foundation Workers Union wins employees' wage increases, job security, and other benefits. So it's like the opposite of the story we just heard. They agreed to terms on their first ever union contract. So, film archivists, foundation workers, and more employed by the Academy of the Motion Pictures. Like those people. Are the ones who would be benefiting from this. Basically people who are directly working with, I guess they did not have a good deal before. IATSE continues bargaining with AMPTP. More basic agreement talks set for June. So IATSE is like the below the line crew on films. So your production, like, managers, coordinators, your assistants, and camera operators, maybe that's in the cinematography. No, I think grip and electric might be part of this, and basically all the small departments that you see at the very end of movies. It's like below the line is like the ones you don't see in the upfront credits. So the ones you see in the upfront credits are the above the line. So director, screenwriter, producers, the top cast, and the editor, composer, and cinematographer, they're all above the line. Everyone else is below the line. So IATSE encompasses those people. And they've been in negotiations for a while for better pay, ensuring the employers respect our right to get off our feet and get some rest during a long workday, to get home safely and see our families and have some economic stability. The work will continue next week when we resume our talks with the employers. So, it's still going on. Still got some points to nail down, which encompasses 13 West Coast studio locals. These talks will resume on June 3rd. So, yeah, they deserve it. Everyone who works deserves to be treated fairly. The Bear Season 3 trailer. I'm not caught up on The Bear. I know a lot of people are excited for this. I am excited for this. I've been meaning to catch up on The Bear. We're not going to watch it together just because I'm behind, so I apologize. So check this out for yourself if you're caught up and excited. Or don't, if you just want to go in, not knowing anything. By the time I catch up, I'm probably not going to watch the trailer. I'm just going to jump right into Season 3. So, I love Ayo Edebiri. Jeremy's pretty good, but it was a little overrated at times. But the show is quite good from what I've seen. I've watched like a season and a half. I kind of want to restart it with my partner, girlfriend, and just she should watch it. I think she would like it. She's the one who got me onto Ayo Edebiri in the first place with Abbott Elementary and some other stuff. So we'll be catching up on that. But again, if this new trailer just came out, so check it out if you want and are caught up. Zendaya keeps the spotlight on Tom Holland as he makes his Shakespeare debut in modern dress Romeo and Juliet in London's West End. I don't know what this is, but I kept seeing something about this. Zendaya slips in the stage door entrance to see Tom Holland in the opening night of... Okay. That's it? Brace. She repeated these same moves, but in reverse after Holland embraced and kissed. Who? Okay. Sorry, I thought this was a bigger... This is a stupid headline. Sorry. Alright, new Fortnite season. I know this isn't necessarily film related, but I am into games, comics, and movies, so it's kind of my thing. So we'll check out this new trailer. It's supposed to be May 30th. Fortnite is in desperate need of a change. Like at this point, why don't you just do Furiosa? Or like full-on Fallout? Whatever, I don't... Like, why don't you just do Mad Max? I know they're doing Fallout, which is cool. That looks awesome. Yeah, the variant Fallout skins are pretty fucking sick. The armored cars I'm intrigued by. They're just doing Mad Max without calling it Mad Max. And Magneto will be the only reason why I get this battle pass, probably. Well, okay, that and Fallout. Yeah. Fallout and Magneto I'm there for. Let's just need a new change of pace. Daniel Radcliffe, I don't know if it would work to have original Harry Potter stars appear in Max series. Now, I'm not here to support what's her name, Rowling, because she's very anti-trans and LGBT. And I love that Daniel Radcliffe has called her out and is not supporting her in those things. But I just thought this was like interesting in what he said. I think that they very wisely want to have a clean break for a new show, and I think Rowling's work has outlived her and become bigger than her and has just become its own thing. And there are things I can still appreciate about Harry Potter, and I'm not completely disregarding the series, and I love Daniel Radcliffe. I just thought this was a little interesting, but he was just commenting as to whether he would make a cameo, and I don't think it would work to have us do anything in it, which I agree. I think it's time to move on from that and try to find something different, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you guys know that about J.K. Rowling? If not, you should look it up. But I'm not dissing Harry Potter, but I'm dissing the author, if anything. Marvel exec addresses potential Spider-Man animated series revival after X-Men 97 success. Which I would very much want, but he said, I don't want to close the door on anything. It is amazing. This is some spoilers for X-Men 97 I don't want to go over. As there's always potential, right? I don't want to close the door on anything, but I think that for the foreseeable future, X-Men 97 will own the 90s, and how much we bring in guest stars or tell stories from other Marvel characters from that era is to be decided. But it will be seen through that lens of the X-Men. So I thought that was cool. Jesus, sorry. I do love this, them more confirming that what happened at the end of Spider-Man, the animated series, in 94 to 98, ended with an unresolved cliffhanger, where Madam Web offered to help Spider-Man find the real Mary Jane after getting duped by a clone. And we got to see something in X-Men 97 that helped with that. But let's move on. because I don't want to talk too much about the spoilers. Jason Schwartzman, Eva Longoria, Danielle Brooks join Michelle Pfeiffer in Amazon's holiday comedy Oh What Fun. Okay, the people I'm more interested in is Maud Apatow, Judd Apatow's daughter. Danielle Brooks is great. She's from what's the James Gunn Peacekeeper show? She's in that. Chloe Grace Moretz. No, I swear the girl from Reservation Dogs. Yes, Devery Jacobs is going to be in it as well. I gotta get excited for the Asian women as well. Joan Chen and Havana Rose Liu. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I'm intrigued by this just for the cast. So yeah, I love, if you guys haven't checked out Reservation Dogs, that's where Devery Jacobs is from. She's also in the new Marvel Disney Plus show Echo, which is pretty good actually. It's not like the best, but that's a good show. She's in that as well. She's also in Marvel's What If. So very cool. Very cool. But you should check out Reservation Dogs if you have not. It's on Hulu. We're going to check out this trailer for Late Bloomers. I wanted to check it out because Karen Gillan is in it. She plays Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy. And she's also in the Dwayne The Rock Johnson Jumanji. She's in the Jumanji remakes, reboots. Alright, let's check this. It looks okay. I just like Karen Gillan, but I don't know if I'll run out to the theaters to see that one. But what do you guys think? Will you guys be watching that one? A Sacrifice trailer with Sadie Sink from Stranger Things joins a cult in twisted thriller produced by Ridley Scott. Eric Bana stars and produces, based on Nicholas Hogg's novel Tokyo Nobody. Should we watch it? Bana. I like Sadie, what's her name, Sink. But that just did not grab me. I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys gonna watch A Sacrifice? Or have you guys heard of that novel, Tokyo Nobody? I have not. Alright, title announcement. I won't say anything. Okay. Alright, well, I'm excited for another Knives Out mystery with Rian Johnson and Daniel Craig returning. I do really like these series. I'm more curious, is this going... Fandango, no, this is going to be in theaters, so that's cool. What was it? Jesus. 25? Okay. Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, aka Knives Out 3. So, very cool. I'm excited. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to be there for the new one? Are you guys a fan of the Knives Out movies? Alright. On to the next one. Steven Spielberg's next movie to hit theaters on May 26th. May 2026, sorry. Wow, it even has a May 15th date? Really? Okay, so the Untitled Event movie is described as an original event film created kept under tight wraps. Okay. The screenplay is written by longtime collaborator David Koepp, whose previous work with Spielberg includes the scripts for Jurassic Park and The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Okay, well, that's not too much information, but he's going to be doing something in a couple of years. We'll find out more next few months, I assume. Alec Baldwin will still stand trial for fatal 2021 Rust shooting. New Mexico judge rules. This just dropped. New Mexico judge has decided today that Alec Baldwin will still be going to trial this summer for the October 21 fatal shooting of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins. It is ordered that the defendant Alec Baldwin's motion to dismiss the indictment is hereby denied, said Judge Mary Marlowe Summer in her just released ruling Friday. His trial is set to start July 9th. Expected to last about 2 weeks. The movie to confirm that the Rust star and producer will face involuntary manslaughter charges and a possible 18 months behind bars if found guilty comes a week after a contentious virtual hearing on the defense motion to toss the case out. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, I think he is responsible, me personally, so he should get some time. What do you guys think? Alright, Reacher. I'm not even caught up with Reacher, but this image definitely grabbed my attention. As we all know, Mr. Reacher, Alan Richson, is huge. Well, we know this motherfucker is short as fuck. He's always standing on boxes, but so why is he even in here? Well, okay, I guess because he played Jack Reacher. Okay, whatever. But man, yeah, I want to see these two go at it, and just fight it out. So that'll be fun. Makes me want to catch up on Reacher, just seeing that image. So, seems like a cool pair up. I'm not even into like boxing or like wrestling or MMA stuff, but seeing two actors go toe to toe in an action movie is my version of that. So yeah, I'll check this out. Alright. As The Apprentice seeks Cannes sale, Trump team sends cease and desist letter to block film's release. What a surprise. The film is fair and balanced portrait of the former president. The producer of the film said in a statement regarding the cease and desist letter, "We want everyone to see it and then decide." Damn. Oh my god. Good scene where Trump rapes his first wife and depicts him abusing. Oh. Yeah. Well, what do you guys think of this movie? Are you guys going to check it out? If it gets released, we shall see. More to come. George Lucas disagrees that Star Wars is only full of white men. The idea is you're supposed to accept people for what they are, whether they're big and furry or whether they're green or whatever. The idea is all people are equal. Bro, shut the fuck up. All those, like, still could have been played by people of color or just different people. Most of the people are aliens. They do, dude. Representation still matters for playing famous aliens or whatever. I'm not saying he's the worst in Hollywood, like Lando and Mace Windu and Finn and some other characters of his. Well, he didn't do Finn, actually. Never mind. Sorry. Weird. It was discriminating against something certainly that's what's going to happen. Maybe we're all already starting with AI saying we can't trust these robots. But I would say to Disney, do not bring out a black character, mark them too much more important in the franchise. I mean, yeah, that's an old quote from Boyega, John Boyega, who played Finn. Alright, George Lucas, keep on going, buddy. George Lucas recalls early Cannes days with THX 1138, besting studios with American Graffiti and Star Wars. The fact that people make money in the movie business is a myth. Alright, I think I'm done with George Lucas. We don't need to hover on that. I just love Insecure. I thought this was... I don't even know if it's on Netflix anymore, but if you haven't seen Insecure, you should check that out. I like this. George Miller wants to see someone like Hideo Kojima make a Mad Max game. I'm no expert on Hideo, but I did like that quote, so I think that would be cool. I have played that one Mad Max game. It was all right, but we'll see. What do you guys think of this? I do want to do. Speaking of George Miller, here's the Chris Hemsworth getting his Hollywood Walk of Fame, star of Walk of Fame, and George Miller came out, and I thought he had a cool quote here about, or a cool little story here that I wanted to show you guys.
So, 45 years ago, when we started out off making the first Mad Max, there were a group of motorcycle riders who were going to appear in the film, and one of them happened to be a guy called Craig Hemsworth. He's sitting down here. He was 19 at the time. He couldn't do the film because he was going to university, and that's where he met Leonie, his wife.
It's Kevin Feige.
And they ended up becoming social workers who were very, very influential in Australia, working with troubled kids. Now, 45 years later, I got to work with one of their sons, Chris, in Furiosa, and film he only finished about a month ago with Anya and Chris and a whole bunch of wonderful actors, and I got to know him as a professional working, and I was incredibly impressed by the way that he worked, well beyond my expectations.
I just wanted you guys to hear the story of how he worked with his father back in the day on the first Mad Max, or was like almost worked with his dad back in the day, which I loved. Thank you, stupid ad. Sorry, the dog is barking. And I love this speech that RDJ gave.
First of all, I cannot wait for Furiosa. In case you're wondering, you just look anywhere around here. This is going to be the film of 2024. I can't wait. I'm going to see it 3 times. I want commitments that everyone is going to see it 3 times. Be like Barbenheimer Plus. I want you to go to one theater.
Maybe twice at the most, but.
Of 3 other movies. I want you to know I wrote all my comments myself, which is why they're going to be quite insightful and brilliant. Beyond the cape and the hammer is a contagious Aussie charm. You are a remarkable human being. It's no fun following you. You're a legend. Seeing Anya here and everybody in the family is amazing. Chris is a bit daunting to describe. He's very elusive because of the pretty packaging. However, upon further inspection, Dan under it all night, he has a true blue wit, and he has a depth of soul. And it has been my sincere pleasure to know you, lo, these many years. But you keep us Hollywood folks on our toes because you're just a real dude. And now here comes the roast.
Bro, he is just Iron Man.
I reached out to his fellow Avengers to distill to 3 simple describing words. What is Chris Hemsworth? First off, Renner says, absurdly, annoyingly amazing. Ruffalo came in strong with friend from work. Oh, that's a callback. Now I get it. Scarlett got to the heart of it with sensitive leading lady. Captain America calls him second best Chris. And I'm just going to bring it right here to the moment, to the here and now, with joy and such a sense of there's no one who deserves this more. He is Hollywood star recipient.
All right, that's all. I thought his speech was just really great and wanted to share that. Robert Downey is always so fun. He's just Tony Stark to me. And Tony Stark is just Robert Downey Jr. to me. So I love that, and I love Chris Hemsworth. Very, very deserved. He really was terrific in Furiosa, and as Thor, of course. And all right, moving on. The Last of Us Season 2 casts Jeffrey Wright as Isaac, reprising his video game role. So I am not a Last of Us expert, but I thought it was cool that he gets to bring his video game character to life and play him. So I thought that was exciting. What do you guys think? I love Jeffrey Wright. He just did American Fiction. He was he's the Watcher in What If, Marvel's What If. He's really good. He's also in Westworld. He's amazing. That's where I first saw him. Oh, Hunger Games. He's in Hunger Games as well, the originals. All right. Very cool. Moving on. Rob McElhenney will join. He's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Will cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine. Reveals Ryan Reynolds. Because of my busy schedule, I'd invite my co-chair, Rob McElhenney, to the set of the Deadpool in London to discuss all the things that are Wrexham. And yes, I did have to promise him a role in the upcoming Deadpool film. Now, I can't necessarily tell you which character Rob plays in Deadpool for fear of being shot down by the Marvel drone that follows me and my kids around. Nice. Super comfortable making superhero movies, to which Ryan snarked, "Thanks for doing a cameo. For the record, Rob has never asked me to be on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia or Mythic Quest or his podcast or any of his other multimedia ventures." So, I'm not like his biggest fan, but I just thought that was cool. But speaking of Deadpool and Wolverine, the Deadpool and Wolverine ad in theaters got leaked that was played at CinemaCon, so let's watch that together.
It's coming from out there.
Hey, Bob. You're in a movie theater, not the off room in your mom's nursing home. So turn your phone to silent off so it's so far up you'll have to answer it through your...
No. Easy now. Easy now. So much testosterone. It's... God, when you yell like that, it makes my vibrate.
Oh my God.
At least I think it's my... Listen, just, turn your phones off. Or put them on silent. You know, whatever you prefer. I'm gonna take his neck veins for a walk now. Enjoy the film. Nice fourth wall break back there. I didn't think you had it in you.
Shut your mouth.
No. They do not like that word in America. Or Canada. Or the Netherlands. Wall break back there. I didn't think you had it in you.
It's the same thing. I thought that was very cool. But Ryan Reynolds is a genius when it comes to marketing, and I love when movies do extra footage like this, so very fun. Atlas is now on Netflix. My review will come out for that soon. I even have this just made to half watch while doing laundry. We'll see. I'm gonna check it out. Maybe I'll do laundry at the same time. But I like Jennifer Lopez, and I love Simu Liu, who plays Shang-Chi in Marvel's Shang-Chi. So that's my incentive. It looks kind of badass, but I don't know. I'm not having high expectations, but probably review that soon. So let me know. Are you guys excited for Atlas? Babes is out in theaters right now with Alana Glazer, who from Broad City, with Michelle Buteau and Pamela Adlon. Why more comedies like Babes would end capitalism. The moms behind the new friendship flick sound off on what's hilarious about pregnancy and parenting and justice for men's roles in these narratives. I'm super excited for this movie. I'm also going to be reviewing this soon. This is in theaters now. If we took more moments to revel in the magic beauty that is our existence, we would stop being productive for 6 billion heirs, and we would have to figure out a new way to live. I love that. So yeah, go check out Babes. I'm going to be checking it out soon. It's in theaters now, in select theaters. Alright, what's on the iTunes top rentals right now? It's still Fall Guy, although Civil War just came out. It's catching up. It's on number 8. I think it's only been out for like a day or two. But Fall Guy is still up there. I did notice before that Mad Max Fury Road, in preparation for Furiosa, was up there as well. Yeah, not bad. Well, Twister dropped down to 11. Land of Bad's up there. Just wanted to check those out. Fallout continues its reign on the Nielsen streaming charts. As expected, Bridgerton makes appearance on Originals list ahead of Season 3. I still need to watch Baby Reindeer and Shogun. Have you guys checked that out? Fallout, Bluey, Grey's Anatomy, and Family Guy. Baby Reindeer. Anyone But You is still doing great on digital. Alright. The numbers. Furiosa's at like 3.5 for Thursday. Garfield's at 1.9. If's at 1.7. No signs of a breakout hit heading into Memorial Day. 3 new wide releases, each aimed at different audiences, are taking a crack at drawing moviegoers back into theaters. Doesn't look as though any of them will have a huge impact on the market. Although none look likely to be disasters. Whatever. We'll see how Furiosa does this weekend. I think it'll do okay, but it didn't do super great on Thursday. But it still got the weekend ahead. Yeah, 3.5, 1.9. Many aren't in the habit of movie going yet, and while content is king, neither of this weekend's releaser is expected to create a stampede. We shall see. The Fury Road did 3.7 back in 2015, but it's still too soon to tell. What are you guys going to be watching this weekend? Is it going to be Furiosa, Garfield? Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend.